Hello, my name is Alex Stevenson, and for my oral presentation, I would like to tell the class about my experience working at the Manatee County Jail. Um, that was my volunteer site. I've spent as much time as I could when I'm in the police academy for the past month, and when I'm not at the academy, I am either at work or volunteering at the jail. I'm primarily with the homeless. For just from past experience working there, I've seemed to take the homeless really hits home for me. It's a soft spot, especially since most of them, the majority of them, people don't realize they have some type of they're mentally handicapped in some way, and as a couple of my members of my family are mentally handicapped, it has hit home to me more than others, and I kind of almost feel a sense of responsibility for them. A lot of them come in there on ordinance violations, such as sleeping, having a tent in a public area where they can't, sleeping in public areas where they can't, or some type of disorderly charge. Most officers will bring them in just to give them a place to stay and a hot meal for the night and some medical treatment. Unfortunately, a lot of the homeless people that I worked with inside the jail, they have obviously long histories of panhandling and ordinance violations, and they all have severe hunger. They're starvation. Some of them have even had severe cases of hepatitis. I was working with one man a couple weeks ago who had hepatitis C, which is it's definitely something you don't want to mess around with. And I've just been working with them on how to certain programs that they can go through or go to work on kind of turning their life around. And I did the best I could to show that people do still care, that there are good, caring people out there, and that there's ways to turn their life around and to turn their lives around. And some of the homeless people that I worked with, men and women, were able to, and are working with a probation officer, and that officer will make sure that they stay. Sometimes you just need a helping hand, and that probation officer is the helping hand. And what I did was I would come in early in the morning, and I would see the homeless, those who have been arrested on panhandling or ordinance violations, and I would request that the judge order them to be on supervised release, where they would work with a probation officer to get healthy, get clean if they're on drugs, get the counseling that they needed if they had any type of mentally handicap, if they were mentally handicapped. I'd fill out the paperwork, and I'd request urinalysis tests or drug tests just to make sure that they do stay clean, because that's a lot of them are in depression, and they find outlets that aren't so healthy to relieve them of those feelings, to numb themselves down, and you can't live life like that. That's just not. It's not a good way to handle those problems, and several of them over the course of the past couple months have greatly improved, and it's been satisfying and rewarding, and it definitely makes me feel good at the end of the day knowing that I tried my best. I tried hard to get them to where they need to be, and to show them that people do still care, that it's not just you just don't toss them to the curb, because they see a lot of harsh things every day, and they're very disliked in the community, especially downtown with all the businesses, and it's really sad because they're human beings, and they deserve sometimes you need more than a second chance after chance. If you have a strong enough will to change, you can. And I don't give up on people very easily, and that's why I chose to do this, because I knew it wasn't going to be easy. And there are days where it's so frustrating. It's been very frustrating, but to see them come in again on another arrest, and sometimes it is a revolving door, and the criminal justice system, in some way, has been almost a center for the mentally handicapped, where there's just been such a huge deinstitutionalization of the mentally ill in this country, and it's sad because a lot of them, it's not that they're criminals, they just need help. They just need help, counseling wise, psychologically, and sometimes that can make the biggest difference. And so yeah, that's been my service project. I volunteered there, and I had lots of hours there, more than necessary for this class, but I've only been documenting a few. I've been at the police academy almost 50 hours a week. It's definitely been a very exhausting summer, but also a very fulfilling summer. And I know this is what I want to do in my life, and it's been rewarding. And I just want to do good. I want to help out the community. I feel like if you can cause great change, then you have the responsibility to do that to your fellow, to serve the community. And that was me, and I look forward to looking at everyone else's presentations. All right, thank you.